Yo, Lauren, line up the place, see?
It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. My emancipation don't fit your equation. I was on the humble, you on every station. Someone play young Lauren like she done. But remember not to game the one under the sun. Everything you did has already been done.
Okay, hey YouTube, it has been a while, I know. Things have been hectic. I'll talk about it in my next video, along with my weight loss, if anybody been following me on that one. Anyway, yes, this topic is Stop the Madness. And it relates to black women versus white women. This is ridiculous, you guys. Don't you get so tired of hearing, oh, I hate black women, I can't stand them, and it's coming from black men, you know, and then you hear the black women, I hate black men, I can't stand them, and all that stuff. But this is focusing on black women versus white women, and primarily relating to the dating world with black men and white women. So I wanted to focus on a particular question that you always hear these days. Why black men date white women, or why white women date black men? Let me answer that question for you. No true justification, but endless possibilities is the answer. What that means is you can never define one answer to that question. You will never find one answer to that question, but what you will find is endless possibilities. That's what you will find. And what I did, I kind of observed all the relationships I've seen that dated outside their races, and if I had to take a guess, I would say maybe up to 100 people that I've seen or heard through all my entire life, since however old I was at a young age. And if like I said, I would say just going by over the 100 people that I observed and how their relationship was dating outside their race was, and how I viewed it and how I decided to narrow it down just by the 100. In other words, I don't know what over 100 people would think of this answer. I'm only going by what was told to me, what I've seen, what I've observed over the years. And 4 types is: 1, the trophy type. The second is the curious type. 3, the scorn type. And 4, common interest type. These 4 types are the ones that can probably explain it best for why you see black men dating a white woman, or a white woman dating a black man. Okay? So, okay. Trophy type is the first one I'm going to talk about. Trophy type is, I date your stereotype. That's the best way to define it when I talk about trophy. What is a stereotype? A stereotype are qualities assigned to groups of people related to their race, nationality, sexual orientation, anything that just represents as a group of one type of culture or race. And to give you some clarity, you know, that can relate to this, is all black men have a big penis. Yeah, that's what I mean by a stereotype. And you guys know exactly what I mean by that stereotype. So some people would date somebody just because of that type of stereotype. And same thing with a woman, you know, a white woman. A black man probably is with her because he likes her hair, her type of hair. She has fine hair, you know, beautiful long hair. He don't like to deal with a black woman and her type of hair, you know, or she has blue eyes. He wants somebody that has blue eyes. You want to be with somebody that has blue eyes, not brown or dark brown eyes, you know, or whatnot. Trust me, it sounds silly, but they are out there. Those are the trophy types. They only want you for a certain type of thing, and that is, to me, something that has to do with your appearance, not necessarily what's going on the inside, like your character, personality. No real interest in me into that. And also, as we know what a trophy is. It's a reward. You know, something you displayed and represent. You show everybody. You want to brag about it. Like, yes, I got a trophy. And a lot of people would do that. They would date somebody just to display them, just so people can see, hey, I got this, or better yet, I hit that. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So, white women would do it too. So, black man, be aware. Trust me, you may think that white woman loves you for you. She may be treating you like a trophy. She's showing you off for all the wrong reasons. Just like for you black men, be careful. You need to really pay attention to that. And white women, the same for you. He's probably with you because he's treating you like a trophy. Some people don't care, though. Some people, they like the ideal of being catered to, but they have no clue. They're being catered to for the wrong reasons. Just for one purpose. Because of your culture. Because of the fact you're white. Because you're black or whatnot. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. In other words, you could be unattractive, but they may date you just because of your color. That's it. Or it could be your success. Some people date you for your success. And some white women may have money. A black man may date you because you just have money. But you thinking it's just you. It could be so many reasons why people would date you, but it all relates to what I think is some type of stereotype. Of course, and the reason I say a white woman with money is because we all know some of the stereotypes is most white people have money or rich or, it's so many different things. You can label it however you want, but it all relates to a trophy. Someone dating you for all the wrong reasons, basically. Okay, now the curious type. Curious type is, how did I say this one? Is don't knock it until you have tried it. Meaning, to give you an example, let's say you're from wherever you're from. Let's say you're in Atlanta, Georgia. Grew up there, that's all you know. You're curious about going to another state. Let me think. New Jersey. What about New Jersey? Let me see what's going on out there. So you're curious. You want to go outside of your state. That's how it is with dating outside your race. You're just curious. You want to see it. It doesn't mean you're trying to say, I dislike where I'm at. You just want to see what else is out there. And your purpose is to do that. Just to do that. Now, there is a similarity with a trophy and a curious type. The similar thing is you're doing it because it's different. But what makes them opposite is a trophy is only doing it because of your differences. Whereas a curious type is doing it to where I want to see whatever it is that I can get here is just as good despite our differences. And I hope you guys understand what I mean. Let me say that again in a different way. I date you to see what you can offer despite our differences. That's what the curious type does. I date to see what you can offer despite our differences. So whatever he or she had going on with their own race, dating in their own race, they would be willing to date somebody outside the race just to see if it makes a difference despite their color. You see what I'm saying? And I hope you guys get that. And I think it's very common to see those types too, the curious types. Just want to explore, say I just date somebody else, which is all good to me. And the scorn type. Scorn type is the worst of them all, I think. A trophy one doesn't necessarily has its purpose. It just is what it is. It's what you call just ignorant, just being ignorant. The scorn type, I really hate that this one's even, exists as strongly as it does. To give an example, what I mean by scorn, usually the ones that are scorned, the scorn types are the ones that always talk about how they hate black women. You see it all the time. If you see a person, a man, somebody he can't stand a black woman, and they say it to where it's like they despise a black woman to the fullest, then you should wonder, why is it they have so much hate? They could be scorned. You just never know. You could be dealing with somebody who is truly scorned from whatever they've been going through, their past history. And a lot of times it starts from in their home. They probably didn't have the best relationship with their mothers, their sisters. So, in other words, it could be deeper than what you're seeing or what you're hearing. So, you could actually test this out. If you know somebody personally that is like that, oh, I can't stand black women, ask them about their relationship with their mothers or their aunts or their sisters. You might discover something that you just didn't even know. And you might be dealing with somebody who's just simply scorned. The first person he's supposed to trust and love is his mother, his black mother, the black woman. And she disappointed him. He didn't get the kind of love and affection he should have gotten. Therefore, when he dates a black woman or he sees a black woman, he doesn't like her. He can't stand her. And also, it's kind of like how they say about women. One man can make a woman hate all men. Is that how you say it? One man can make a woman hate all men. Yeah. And I believe that same thing that, is happening even to the black man, or not just black men, any man, but definitely since we're talking about black men and black, women, definitely it relates to them too. I believe one black woman can really make one black man hate all black women, literally, you guys, because they're scorned. Not all, some are really scorned. And to me, those are the scorn type. That's why you probably would see them dating a white woman and not a black woman. The last one is common interest. And this one's definitely relevant. We know this, definitely, typical. And this is the one you want to see the reasons why they do it. It's because we have something in common. And this one is also colorblind. They don't look at it at all. They're not looking at the fact she's white or she's Asian or Hispanic, whatever. He's looking at her because we have something in common, or she's looking at him because we simply have things in common. You don't see it often, or you just don't know it, So that's the best way to put it, you guys. And it's the trophy type, the curious type, the scorn type, the common interest type. And that's the best way to put it. And I'm actually going to post something else on here relating to how all women relate to each other. Alright, you guys, I hope this really helped you guys understand it, at least from my view. I'm a black woman. I have only dated black men. It's not that I don't like white men at all. Trust me, if I came across an attractive white man, hear me out. If I have came across a attractive white man, you think I wouldn't have wanted to date him? Come on now, I would have. That's the only reason why I have not dated outside my race. Hispanic man, same thing. Well, actually, I came across maybe one or two Hispanic guys that was kind of cute. But anyway, the point is, I don't just date black man just because he's a black man. If you're not attractive, then I just won't date you. Not attractive alone, but like everything else too. But usually that's the first thing we notice if you're attractive. Let's just keep it real. Okay, you guys, but alright, I hope this really helps you understand, and just really think twice about what you say and what you feed into. Do not define all women, all black women the same way. It is really pathetic. And if you continue to feed into it, pay attention to who's saying it, because you never know. They could be scorned. They could be the trophy type. They can be the curious type. They can be the common interest type. You just never know who you're dealing with. But don't be so quick to take one person's advice literally. You know what I mean? But alright.
Yo, Lauren, line up the place, you see? Yeah.
It's funny how money changes situation. Miscommunication lead to complication. My emancipation don't fit your equation.